See, she joined us here just in about 2001, but Linda has been really designing and decorating and loving gardening in her own home until she has a YouTube channel, has been seen on lots of TV shows and gardening shows. This is really beautiful because it's function and design and beauty all at once. This is the gorgeous metal garden cloche. I've got 3 different sizes as well as 3 different metal finishes. Not only is it a way from maybe protecting some darling little bunnies that come to visit the salad bar that you're growing in your garden, or maybe some friendly visitors, it also just adds a gorgeous design element. So come on over with me. Let me show you the 3 different sizes, as well as 3 different metals. So first off, you're gonna pick your size. The largest size that we have available is that 22.4 inches, so just under 22.5 inches, right? This is gorgeous. And then the next size, this is the 18.9, so just shy of 19 inches. So this one is $53. The big one is $69. And then right down in front, I've got the 11-inch for $34. You also get the additional stakes that coordinate with the metal of choice in either the aged copper, the galvanized, or the black. If you picked up on our trellis stand a little bit earlier, the support tower in the black, that was the most popular. Maybe you're adding the black in the cloche as well. So this could be a really beautiful piece to complement that, starting at $34. Okay, so Linda, why did you bring these into your collection?
I first saw these at an English garden in the Cotswolds when I was traveling, and I thought they were just eminently charming, in addition to being so useful, because you can protect your little garden darlings from rabbits, from digging squirrels, from deer, from high wind. You can protect them from all sorts of things that Mother Nature can throw at our plants when they're just getting started. But again, doing it in a very classy way that adds some pizzazz to your garden and makes it look as if it's very chic and designed and not just kind of scattershot. And it's important to say here too, Allie, that everything in the Linda Vater Signature Garden Collections, you'll notice that they come in suites. So as you said, if you've got that black plant tower, then get this black cloche. The other thing you're demonstrating there that I love so much, and this is a special design feature you will not find in other cloches, and that is that they separate. So you could use the top portion, which just clips off as a mini cloche, and then as your plants grow, add the bottom extender as your plant gets taller.
Oh, what a great idea.
And fills the cage. Or you could just use the bottom section in and of itself as a plant support, just to keep things, you know, even we think about rabbits and squirrels and things of that nature, but what about our own pets, our own cats, our own personal family members who sometimes like to dig in our
little children that have made some fairy gardens where our plants are coming up, and I'm like, oh, don't step on that. That's a plant, you know. And then they're trying to like climb all in the garden beds. I love that. I love your design, Linda, because if you're picking up on the larger size, maybe you're thinking, gosh, well, what happens then when my plant grows or gets a little bigger? This top portion is your initial cloche, and then this becomes your extender. It's not just for in the garden. So yes, in the garden to protect. We used to have so many bunnies in our yard, in our house in Minnesota, that like I didn't even try to grow a thing. The bunnies and the squirrels would even try to eat the patio furniture. They were ferocious.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Yeah. So let me just show you, because this would be a beautiful protector in a garden bed or even in a pot. But Linda's going to share some indoor ideas too. There's 3 different sizes. Here's the 11-inch right down here. It's a little cutie patootie. It's just about a foot though. It's a really substantial size. We've got the 18-inch, it's 18.9, so just shy of 19 inches. This one's been one of the most popular options. It's a really nice sweet spot, especially because you're thinking about using it in 2 pieces. That's a really great idea. And then we also have the 22.4-inch. That one's $69. Here's that black finish. It's also available in the aged copper. Gosh, that's beautiful. And then we
isn't it?
also have the galvanized. You know, I'm sitting here looking at the aged copper, and when I come back from the farmer's market and I've got some fresh apples, I'd love to just put those on the kitchen counter and pop this right on top.
Oh, yes.
Or some
Yes.
lemons from a lemon tree.
Yes. An instant centerpiece. And around the holidays, I think these would just be indispensable. So I've got some here. I've got the galvanized version on a galvanized tray with
Oh,
some
how
blood
great.
oranges. But then I have just added some greenery to soften it and as kind of a gardening appointment and a nod to the garden. But can you imagine this at Christmas time? Filled, say, with a combination of pomegranates and pine cones and greenery, or filled with all sorts of garden ornaments, all different colored garden orbs and baubles. It would be absolutely breathtaking. I envision the black version filled at Halloween with mini pumpkins, baby boos, and little Jack be Little pumpkins. I think it would just be so fun. But here is another great idea. And I'm going to put this into service for this very purpose here pretty soon. I'm having a wedding shower, and I want to have it outside in the garden. But you know, you put out your gorgeous trays, your cheese trays, your fruit trays, all of your foods, and then what shows up? All of those flies, all of those, you know, that insect wildlife. So I'm going to take my trays out there with this cloche on top, and then I'm going to drape it in tulle to keep all
Oh,
of
how
those.
beautiful.
Yes, to keep all of those insects away. And at the last minute, I can very dramatically
Yeah.
pick it up by the ring on the top and remove it.
It's a
And I
great
think that
idea.
would just be so spectacular. Let's also not forget the practicality of the stakes, Allie, because these are good and sturdy, but nevertheless, in a high wind, or if there is something or someone out in your garden, they could topple over.
Yeah.
But use these stakes to secure it to the earth. And what I love about them is because they're not attached to the cloche themselves, they don't get bent when you put them into storage.
Good
You
point.
just take the stakes off and you use them when you need to. So I think just from a practical standpoint and from a classy good look standpoint, I just think you can't beat them. And I don't know about you, but for Mother's Day, I want one in every size and in every color.
I would do, like, I love clustering the different metals and different sizes. You could do 2 or 3. Either way, I would pick up on more than one. So this one right here is the 22.4 inch, especially if you're using them for design and decor. This one is your 18.9 inch, and then your 11 inch in either your copper, your galvanized, and your black, starting at $34 and starting at an easy payment too of $11.33. So whether it's to protect your beautiful garden from the bunnies and the deer who are just looking to get a little nibble, they mean no harm. Yeah, sure. It's M87883 is your item number.